that they need to act as they have as immediately as possible and marshal every resource available. I think there's going to be a lot of interest in what the NTSB, in terms of their investigation.
Yeah.
You know, just like when something happens with an airplane, we're looking for that box, that audio box of what happened in the cockpit. Well, there's the same type of device on a ship, so that's the audio of that's going to be very revealing. And I think if there's anything involving fault of what happened on that ship, the company whose ship that belongs to, they could also be liable to financially.
Yeah, and
well.
that's the thing about environmentalists, and libertarians are not exactly big government environmentalists, Kurt.
Well, there's also environmentalists who's gotten money from big oil. So, I mean, Bobby is a walking contradiction in a lot of ways.
Exactly.
If you actually look at the trajectory of his career and his, I guess we'll call them beliefs, I think at the end of the day, listen, cash is king. He got someone on the ticket who's got a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Cash is what it takes to build a campaign infrastructure. Cash is what it takes to get the signatures required in states to get on ballot. Maybe a cash infusion to the Libertarian Party may be coming their way if that's what it takes to get them on their ticket. Like, I would not put anything past Bobby, and I think the number one reason why he made this choice clearly was because of the checkbook.
But he would have been on the ballot in all 50 states.
The only thing that he cares about, really, is being on the ballot in Arizona, Wisconsin, Florida.
Oh, you think he's in it to be a spoiler?
Pennsylvania. Absolutely. I mean, you look at who's funding him. Trump donors are funding him.
Exactly.
I wonder why that might
and
be.
he's an anti-vaxxer.
An incentive. I think that there's a legitimate humanitarian need here to feed people, of course. It's also not a solution to the overarching problem that we have right now either. And I think, again, this is the problem that we have right now. The federal government has failed to do its job for decades now in addressing immigration and migration issues in this country. And states are left to just make it up as they go along, whether it's New York or what's happening in Texas. We're seeing two very different extremes of how to handle this, but there is no continuity in policy right now. And all the while we have a president who has endorsed a bipartisan solution that the Senate has said we'll act on, and the Republican Speaker of the House, getting a little political today, it's called the Hill, but they will not take it up. Let's get them to do their job here at some point.